Hello, America. Okay, before I say anything about this fandom, I want to explain what kind of video this is. This won't be a video where I bash on the fandom and say, wah, Doozy sucks, or anything along the lines of that. It'll be more like a fuck you specifically kind of thing. So, specifically choosing sides of the community that are weird and I think ruin it for everyone. So don't scream at me like some former protester. Got it? I've said this countless of times. This fandom has its problems, but I think a more dedicated discussion video on calling out specific things and sides of the community that just ruin it for everyone, like, these people are just like, ew. Like, Sin is depicted as a minor, like, so many times throughout the show, and they choose her specifically when all the other characters are even hotter and of age. Not only that, they draw weird-ass art with her brother, like, ew, please, go to the coffin of, whatever the fuck, the incest game, or whatever the fuck it's called. Now, I use TikTok a decent amount, but there's a portion of the fandom that makes my blood boil, my heart explode in anger, my head turn into a whistle. My point is that there's some people in this fandom that are just straight up annoying. Like, the people who consider the show to be corny. Look, I would get if an outsider to the show and fandom found the show to be corny, but it's just somehow more annoying when it's someone in the fandom like, get out of my fandom before I cut your limbs off! But I will admit there are some amazing editors on there, like this one. You know, that it is pretty cool, you know. The Watermark should show who made it, if you want to check out more of their edits. Oh my fuck, I hate Woozy Woozy jokes so much, shut the fuck up. Oh, it's a porn comic. Get it? Is it funny now? No, it isn't! Like, Jesus, can you not come up with anything more creative than making jokes about a porn comic? Like, ew. Not only that, the creator is like a District 1, so I deeply suggest not mentioning it. This isn't directed to anyone who gives criticism to the show. I'm talking the people who are annoyed by the smallest of reasons and call it criticism. Like the people who dislike a ship and say the show was terrible because of the ship being canon, like Newsy. It's okay if you don't like it, but it's annoying to critique something over its very inclusion in the show. Speaking of ships are fun. I like most of the appropriate ones, but the only problem is that some people like to take ships like way too seriously and harass people over them. Like, no, I do not care if you like Envy over Newsy or Jessa. Just shut up! Now, what do I mean by anti-glitch fans? I mean the fans that literally hate every other project Glitch released except Murder Drones. Like, there's already a Murder Drones fans complaining about Knights of Guinevere when the show doesn't even have a fucking plot synopsis yet. Like, the show has barely any info. You just saw it. So that's most of the people I wanted to mention here. There's probably some more people who are just as bad, but I just didn't mention since A, I want to get this video out as fast as possible, and B, I'm tired. But before you go, we have a sponsor for the very first time on the channel. Me! This video is sponsored by the Renqz Funhouse, a stupid server I made where you could. This video is sponsored by the Renqz Funhouse, a stupid server I made where people can just express themselves freely. It's a stupid place with some stupid people, and we like to remain very supportive of all your endeavors. It's a 13+ server, and we're looking for some new mods and overall just new talent to add to the wonderful people in there. I also occasionally release previews of videos in there, so go check it out. Also, I said this at the end of the Blooper Collab. Please boost it. Please, I need the money. Speaking of money, I'm about to earn money from YouTube, so like, win-win, you know? Like,